And I'm going to tell you that this way of thinking is causing our current epidemic. I have a slide here. This is America in a nutshell. What's this slide of? What's this slide say? What is it a slide of? It's drug deaths in America in up to 2017. So at the top right there is synthetic opioids, then heroin, then natural opioids, then cocaine. Do you notice something? They're all rising. It's hard to miss. I didn't make this slide up. I'm not as good with graphics as Pauline. I got this from the Centers for Disease Control. By the way, do you notice when they all start jumping up? Around 2012, 2013? Something else very significant has been happening in the United States starting in 2012, 2013. What's been happening to prescriptions for opioids since 2012, 2013? What's been happening to them?
Forged.
What's that?
They're being forged.
What do you say?
They're being forged.
Spell it.
Is it forged? Forced. Forged, as in fraud. Forged.
No, the reason I thought you almost gave the right answer. That's forgive me for saying it, the exactly 360% wrong answer. What have people been forced to do with prescriptions in America? What's that? Promoted? I can't get you off your mitts. I'll have to talk to each one of you personally and take you out for a beer. You think prescription medications in America are being promoted? Wonder where you found out. So nobody knows the right answer? Not one person?
Somebody mentioned
What?
Overprescription.
What's that?
Overprescribed.
I won't be able to get you to stop answering this question the wrong way, no matter how often I say. It'll be impossible for me. It can't be done. How powerfully a wrong idea, you know how they describe the opioid molecule? Forget that a wrong idea gets in your brain and you can never possibly dislodge it. And you can't answer, but you might know the answer. Prescription painkillers in America have been dropping radically since 2012, 2013. Are you amazed? You're amazed because you think drugs cause addiction, aren't you? So if you have fewer drugs, and I disagree slightly with my very good friend Shane, that the more you have of something, the more addiction you have. But I don't think, when you leave this room, not one person's probably going to believe what I've just told you, even though if I could have another graphic, deaths go like this, and prescriptions go down. How's that possible? How could that be? How's that happening? What's happening? Isn't this the fundamental? What'd she say?
Is it something to do with the increase in poverty and the results of the recession?
Well, that might be true, but why is there a direct relationship to the decline in prescriptions and the increase in deaths? Why that direct relationship? What's black market mean?
Not prescribed.
What's that?
Not prescribed.
So where do they get their narcotics then? As a rule of thumb, you're going to do worse getting your opioids on the street rather than from a prescribed source. But that's not the whole answer, and they're going to drag me off because things have gone on for a while here. But I'm going to tell you the real reason why deaths are increasing. So how are we, every group in America, from the most radical harm reduction group to the most mainstream American Medical Association, say the same thing. What you all believe, everybody believes it. Why can't I just believe what everybody else believes? Would I be a happier man, do you think? You think so? I just get along, go out for a beer, and what would I have to worry about? Well, of course I wouldn't have much to talk about. So they all believe that we should cut back prescriptions, and they have this little problem that we've been cutting back prescriptions and more people are dying. But that's not, as you show, it's not a problem. You can talk right around that. So this is the chair of the AMA Opioid Task Force. While this progress report, 2017 report on prescriptions, while this progress report shows physician leadership and action to help reverse the epidemic, we're cutting back prescription drugs tremendously. More than 115 people in the United States die daily. We have a great strategy with the minor problem that more and more people are dying. And so how do we react to that? Just like you in this room. They're going to press for more and more reduction of prescription drugs. What else can you do? What else could we possibly do? It's logical for them. Now there's one other area. We talked about methadone. I don't have the time to go into all. Research shows that people who leave treatment who are put on buprenorphine or methadone are less likely to die. So we concluded that we'll provide that as a wide-scale public health technique. In the United States, we hear frequently one complaint. It's hard to do that in rural areas. It's hard to get methadone to people in rural Iowa. But we've been much more effective in doing that in cities.